Welcome back to the Muster Point. I'm Steve Black, former 2nd Royal Tank Regiment.
And I'm Stu Mendelsohn, former Royal Engineer.
We've been busy, but wanted to keep you in the loop. From music festivals to winning awards, we've done it all.
It's that time of year that we remember as a nation, a time to stand together, forget about politics and unite as one.
I'm a bit nervous about this episode. I'm in a fast car with a bloke with one eye.
This is the Muster Point. Let's have a laugh and help each other out along the way.
I've got a quiz for you.
Not another one of Steve's magical quizzes. We've had a few quizzes this year, haven't we?
It's a nickname game.
Oh, go on.
So I've got some nicknames from some of my mates in the army.
Yeah.
You got to try and tell me what their real names were.
Here we go. Go on.
This is an easy one. Smudge.
Would that be Smith?
It would be. Jonah.
Oh, fuck it. I can picture it. Go on. Oh, God.
Jones.
Well, I was going to say that, but
Skid.
Mark.
Yep. Dowie.
Oh no, I've heard that though.
Yeah, what's his real name?
Dowie. I'm sorry, Dowie. Have I met him?
No.
Oh, don't feel too bad. Go on.
Baker.
I like that. Yeah.
Guy.
Fawkes.
Yep. Wendy.
You told me about this one.
It was Wendy and Bingo had the same surname.
Nah, go on.
House. Rock.
Rock. Hard.
Hudson. Paddle.
Board.
Row.
Yeah, I just do like word association now.
Daisy.
Day.
No, Meadows.
Yeah.
And the last one, Petal.
Flower.
Yeah, or Flowers, yeah.
What about Bottle? I was expecting Bottle.
Yeah, no, what is his surname? Smith. Yeah, Smudge.
Oh, right, yeah, so he was in there.
Well
That
done,
was a good
Stu.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you about my favourite nickname one. Dave Hopkins. Disco Dave.
Oh, Dave,
So when he turned up in the squadron, somebody said, one of the seniors said to him, right, you've got two options. You can either be called Disco Dave or Dave the Cunt.
Yeah.
Needless to say, he chose Disco Dave.
I do like a nickname.
Yeah, it was good. I like that. Funny. What about Ginge? What's Ginge's name?
Williams. Ginge Williams.
That don't suit
I don't know if it was an army thing, but in a tank regiment, if you was Ginger, you was just Ginge, your surname. So
Yeah,
yeah. Ginge Lawson, Ginge Williams, Ginge Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously one of our listeners, Pud,
Yeah.
Sapper Tom Wellard.
Yeah, he likes his puddings. Yeah,
Double pulling.
Oh,
Do you know what? I think the last time we recorded, funnily enough, the last time we recorded, Sapper Pud was saying he was starting in the gym. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
So he's smashing it.
Yeah, fair
Absolutely smashing it.
Well done, Pud.
Yeah.
Or is he just Pud now?
Well, maybe he's like
Well,
no Pud.
Yeah, no Pud.
No Pud. Bit of Armed Forces Veterans news.
Yeah, so
Brings back memories. This
it does, yeah.
What we got? Anything good?
There's a bloke called Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
Oh yeah, who's he? Is that Prince William's dodgy Uncle Andy?
Apparently he's dodgy, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's now just Andy. So Uncle Andy. I don't think Prince William likes him very much.
Nah.
I think that's why the King's probably done what he's done, to be honest. So,
Well, I mean, if you had a Nancy uncle in your family, what would your thoughts be?
well, he didn't give me no sweets.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
the-
what, you did have a Nancy
Uncle Roy.
Fucking
He'll
hell.
kill me if he heard. No, yeah, like, from what I've heard, Prince William weren't gonna, when the King does pass, if he dies or gives it over to William, William's not gonna have none of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the King's just got in there quick, so it's not so much of a shock.
The stories I've heard is Andrew, regardless of being a nonce, he's an entitled arsehole. So
Yeah.
fuck him.
Yeah, but he don't sweat.
Don't sweat though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But he was a former Falklands veteran, so
yeah, but he shagged Ginger, so
yeah, true.
Anyway, enough about him.
Another nasty one. Former warrant officer was sentenced to 6 months for the sexual assault of Jaisley Beck.
Yeah. That's the young lady that
artillery lass
that sadly took her own life.
Yeah.
That's 6 months. Doesn't seem appropriate, does it?
The thing is, he didn't get done for her death, did he? He got done for sexual assault. I don't know what sort of sexual assault it was or whatever.
Yeah.
But
well, is that military?
No, I think he's out of the army now.
Yeah.
So he'll be out in 3 probably, because I think he went guilty.
What was his name?
I don't know, to be fair.
What unit was he in?
Artillery.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
What would you expect? To be fair though, you know what? Like, I was talking to someone who was in the artillery, and they said it happened quite a lot in the artillery, which was ain't acceptable. And I said, in the tank regiment, we didn't have many women, but we had a few, 10, 20. And I said, then from my experience, although people did go out with them, do what they got to do, but they were treated, if they was in your squadron, you know, you looked after your clerk, your medic, whatever. So sad, but so right, enough of the nasty stuff. So there's a Sikh ceremonial troop made up of, I think there's Sikhs. Although there is a white bloke with glasses.
Yeah, you still can be a Sikh,
I suppose if you want to be a Sikh, you can be. I might be a Sikh actually.
Yeah, you'd look good.
Keep your head warm. No, anyway,
we've been hanging around too long, Steve.
It was synced. But they're
synced?
Yeah, synced. Synced. But they're dressed in 1914 uniforms, and they are there to. They're representing the sacrifice of Sikhs in the British forces. There's about 20 of them I see doing a little bit of drill, marching around a parade square. Look good.
Happy days.
Yeah, it's nice.
Where are they doing that?
That was at Wellington Barracks, I think.
Oh, right.
See it?
Oh, we got a phone call off RAF Andy.
Oh.
Okay, cheers, Stuart. Cheers,
mate.
Bye.
Bless him. Flapping, wasn't he?
Yeah, quality bloke. Exercise Bold Panzer.
Bold Panzer?
Bold.
Okay.
It's the Royal Tank Regiment battle group in Estonia. They've done a simulated Russian invasion. It's involved British tanks and infantry. I'm not sure who the infantry were, but there's French infantry, Polish tanks, Slovenian anti-tank units, and the Estonians played the enemy. But
nice.
There's videos on BFBS News. It looked really good actually, if you like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
But I do feel like we're prodding the Russians a bit. It's right on their border as well.
Yeah. And Estonia used to be part of the Soviet Union, didn't it? So.
HMS Agamemnon.
Oh yeah, say that pissed.
Yeah. She, I think that's what you say, don't you? A submarine, she's.
Yeah.
She started a dive.
Them.
Yeah. Them started a dive trails.
Okay. Trails or
trials? Sorry, I can't even talk. It's all the dems and days. It's the latest Astute class submarine.
Oh.
From what I gather, it took 12 years to build.
Yeah. So, I've got to build it properly, haven't you?
When you look at the timescale of all of them, they're all completely different, years apart. Some took 4 or 5 years, some took 15 years. So obviously you want to do it properly.
You know what them shipbuilders are like?
Yeah.
Always on strike.
Northerners.
Yeah.
And then did you hear about the man that saved the young lady on the train?
Oh, is this that Huntingdon train station thing? Yeah. This is the guy that. No, go on. Which one? Because there was a few that's been mentioned. So somebody. I
want the hero.
The hero. What, with the veteran?
The Royal Navy hero.
Is this the guy that jumped in the way of the young girl?
No. The one who stopped the train.
What do you mean stopped the train?
Well, he put the brakes on and stopped at the train station. In his cab. With a locked door.
Well, he was the train driver. The veteran guy.
Yeah, the hero.
Navy.
Yeah.
The one that. So he didn't stand in the way of anyone.
No, but he's the one who radioed through and got the bloke in the signal box to move the tracks over so he could park up in a train station.
Ain't that?
It's heroic.
Okay.
And he served in Iraq in his boat.
But do you know what I think? I think the term hero gets bandied around a lot.
Yeah, you got a fair play to him, but
well done for stopping the train, brother. Yeah. Keeping the veterans alive.
His name's Andrew Johnson. Yeah, it must have been a stressful time.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit harsh on him, but I don't know.
He's Navy.
And to be fair, he's not going around calling himself a hero.
No.
Or he might be.
Probably because he was in the Navy.
It's the media and that.
Yeah. Someone was taking the piss out of him at the muster point because he had the wrong. Well, he didn't have the wrong, but he had his beret he was wearing. Apparently, it's the sort of thing you'd wear when you're in the Navy, but when you leave, you wouldn't wear that no more.
Oh,
because it had his rank on it and everything. But you got to take the piss out of the Navy.
What's his name?
Andrew, Andrew Johnson.
Andy Johnson from Johnson & Johnson, train driver, hero, legend, Matlow. Well done, son.
So the other day, me and Stu went to the Houses of Parliament with Councillor Claire Parris, who's up to start the muster point, and our local MP, Kevin Bonavia. We planted some crosses in a plot in a Remembrance Garden in the Stevenage plot. I put a local Third World Tank Regiment veteran who died on the 3rd of November, Ben Brereton. He was the last Third World Tank Regiment soldier to serve in the Second World War, and he died on the 3rd of November. So that's the name I wrote. We'll write a little message. So we had a nice time at the Houses of Parliament. It's quite a privilege to be there.
Yeah.
Some people think it's a privilege.
Sorry, what's the Remembrance Guard? So there's loads of plots for every county or every town?
Every constituent gets a little plot. Gotcha. Really nice. So that was Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday. So then yesterday we started up what we're doing now. A vigil at the War Memorial in Stevenage. And that's what we've been up to. But since we stopped the podcast in the end of August, we've been busy. So the last podcast we've done was at the At Ease Festival, where it was a group called the Armed Forces T-shirt Day. They do the At Ease Festival. They raised 10 grand, just over 10 grand, for a charity called the Forces Employment Charity. And that was Rob and his team. They worked really hard to raise that. So well done to them. So since then, though, the muster point. So we went to Chicksands, the Intelligence Corps Museum, and that was Terence organised that. So thanks for him.
How'd you get on there?
It was brilliant, to be fair.
A
lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I know Chris, with us now, he was in Corps. Was it better than what you thought it was going to be, Chris? Yeah, Chris thought it was really good. I was expecting a porter cabin, a few little bits and pieces, but it's a proper museum.
We met Sniper.
We met Sniper, Arthur's mate.
Right. Who's Sniper?
He's we think he's a bit of a warp.
Oh,
right. Oh, really? Oh,
shots fired.
Yeah.
That's there's going to be a round 2, I think.
Edit.
No, but it's a brilliant museum. It shuts in a couple of years, so it's in
really?
Chicksands. Yeah.
Is that because Chicksands is shutting itself?
I think so. They're moving it all. But is that Bedfordshire?
Yeah.
It's not far from us, but yeah, really good day out. After that, we went to a skillet arms shooting day. That's it at Sawbridgeworth on the border of Essex, and that was courtesy of SSAFA Hertfordshire. They gave us some funding for that. And 19 of us went, had a brilliant day. I think a few of us here went. We had a right laugh, so we'll definitely go back there again.
Yeah, Raffles top shot, I imagine.
Malcolm.
Yeah. Dead-eye dick over there.
Yeah. He used to ride a duck, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you drive a duck or ride a duck?
Oh, drive on the duck.
He went crackers on his duck. He's amphibious duck.
Why do ducks have tail feathers? Hide their butt quacks.
Thank you.
Did your duck have feathers?
Sorry?
Did your duck have feathers?
No.
A piece of junk, weren't they?
No, they weren't. They were beautiful. Yeah, they were junk.
So yeah, that's a good day. We went to so Stu went to a meeting with Stevenage Borough Council. That's all about the armed forces community, and left there very positive. So Stevenage are doing something amazing for the armed forces community. So the muster points now on Hertfordshire County Council Armed Forces Covenant Board. Me and Stu went to a meeting. Again, it was really positive. Just got to meet some new people. So yeah, the armed forces community is
Represented.
Yeah, very well represented in Hertfordshire. Considering Hertfordshire is miles away from any big garrison, you know, it's yeah. I think you did as well. A few of us done a poppy appeal. I did it with Tom Ormrod for a little bit, who comes to the muster point. And I want to mention it because he does it every day throughout the poppy.
Oh, really?
Every year he does it in John Lewis in Welling Garden City. So I did it with him, done it with the ACF.
Fair play. Well done to him.
You did it for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done 3 mornings down at Nebworth Station.
Yeah, people are really generous.
Yeah, raised just over 800 quid, £802, €1 and a 20 cents from Greece. That's what it is. Yeah, so happy days.
And then we've got the legendary muster point on a Tuesday where we'll meet and give each other lots of shit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say something else then.
Fuck rubbers and hand jobs.
Yeah. I've been a bit poorly, so I was out of action for a little bit. Spent a few days in hospital, and I just want to talk about it.
Your stacks.
I just want to talk about it because I'm a lot younger than most people from our group, and so basically I've got a thing called atrial fibrillation, which is my heart rhythm's out of sync, and my heart's twice the size of what it should be because the rhythm is going mental. So started off, I had a dodgy chest for about 6 weeks. I thought I had a chest infection. So when I was sleeping, I was waking up wheezing.
Imagine getting to report. I'd be fuming.
So I was waking up wheezing, just struggling to breathe, like a bloke. I thought nothing of it. So and in the end, my missus got me to the hospital, and sorry, she got me to the doctors. They sent me to have a chest X-ray. Found out the heart was twice the size it should be. The rhythm's gone crazy. And it's beating about 150 beats a minute, 24/7. So I was straight into hospital for the weekend, where they pumped me for the drugs to reduce my heart rate. And after a few days, it slowed down enough for me to get a leave, and I've just got to rest now for a bit. So yeah, like I say, I've got atrial fibrillation, which is my heart rhythm's out of time. But they don't know the cause of it. They say it could have been COVID, normal virus, could be PTSD, it could be that, but it could be the fact that I don't rest properly. I do shift work, days, nights, 12 hours, and when I finish nights, I'm normally, instead of sleeping like I should do, I back on and get on with it. It's probably a little bit similar to me, do some sort of shift.
Not as much as you.
But yeah, I've got to learn to rest basically. So once my heart rate's calmed down for a bit and it's got used to the drugs, they're going to restart my heart, and then hopefully I'll be back underway, forced in the head, back on the booze.
No, happy days.
So I had a drink for a month. I'm gagging for a pint.
Yeah, you lost some weight as well, didn't you?
No, not really, to be fair.
Oh, right.
I did, but I put it back on.
Oh, right.
It just
Yeah,
seems
you said you lost some weight.
But yeah, I feel better though, to be fair.
I'll have a beer for you tomorrow.
I'm not having caffeine, red meat.
Oh,
I mean, flax seeds.
what seeds?
Flax seeds.
What's that, a bird?
It's picking seeds. Yeah. So another thing I want to mention, while I was doing the poppy pill, a few people were talking to me. So I just wanted to mention their stories. Like today, we're getting a lot of people talking to us. So there was a bloke who his dad was in the Royal Artillery. He was shot in the leg on D-Day, captured and imprisoned as a prisoner of war. While he was there, he got gangrene and he lost his leg. But once the war was finished, the War Office deemed that he wasn't owed any compensation because the gangrene wasn't due to the gunshot wound. So the poor bloke lost his leg, got no compensation.
I wonder how got captured on D-Day, like with a bad leg, because obviously we took the beach.
Yeah,
So,
let's say the bloke didn't know what beach he was on, but yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a small party or whatever. Yeah, who knows. There was another lady, and her dad was a Royal Tank Regiment tank driver in the Suez Crisis. His dad decided to drive over a machine gun position and put it out of action.
Wow.
So yeah, and the last person I spoke to, her dad was the bloke called Ray Hart. He started off in the Norfolk Regiment in the Royal Signals, and then he was one of the founding fathers, like one of the original SAS in 1942. But he got wounded and spent the rest of his time recovering in Alexandria in a hospital.
Wow.
Never spoke about his time in the forces.
That's great.
Yeah. So yeah. But I'll say now we're spending the rest of the week and the weekend next to the War Memorial with all these reprobates, old gits, whatever you want to call them.
Beautiful reprobates.
We've been on the news, ITV, BBC have been in this morning. The weather's miserable, but it's not cold.
That's all right, isn't it? I think what you said about getting those stories and stuff like that, having people come and chat. It's just nice to keep people's memory alive, keep what they did in people's thoughts, and nice to share stories as well.
Yeah, have you got any?
Otherwise,
I've got, obviously, me and Stu was planning on doing this, but Stu he started 9 o'clock yesterday morning, and I think he went home about 11 o'clock today. So
yeah,
I will admit that he slept for about fucking 4 hours as well.
Oh, did he? He bet he didn't sleep.
Oh, no, he
Oh,
did.
Oh, did he?
He got 4 hours sleep.
Oh,
We
inside
were
information.
I'm just going to go to the car to go to sleep. And 2 hours later, I went, shit, it's 3 o'clock. I've got to be working. Fucking, I'm going to bed to you.
There you are. You've been rumbled, Stu. Been rumbled.
So I've wrote down a few remembrance stories. So they're just a few sort of things I want to share. So one of my mates, Stephen Edwards, Eddie, we went sailing in Vancouver in 2006, and Eddie was like the senior rank. I think he was corporal at the time. He was the senior lad, and we was really pissing the skipper off because we was always pissed. And we were drinking Baileys instead of milk in our tea, and then drinking our beer as well. So the skipper had enough, so we anchored up in this little cove, and the skipper went, right, if you walk about a mile in that direction, you'll find a nice little lake. I think he was just trying to get rid of us a bit. So we spent the day at this lake, washing, showering, having a beer in a lake. We've gone back to the boat, and the skipper had done us a beautiful meal, and it was like star-lit night, beautiful. We all sat down, and Eddie knocked the table, and it was a fold-up table, and everything collapsed, food went all over the floor, and so the skipper stormed off and went to bed. So that was my mate Eddie.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's no longer with us, he lost his life in a wreck. So the other person I'd like to talk about is my old neighbour when I was a kid, Sidney Scott. It was like my granddad really, but he joined the Middlesex Regiment in 1940. And he, to be fair, he never spoke about the war or anything. I don't know what his involvement was, but he taught me how to polish boots when I joined the Army Cadets. And he told me that, because Marty lived in Gospel when I was a kid, so I was always there, and he said he was a regular in the cells. He was always a naughty boy when he was in the Army, because that's where he based. But so that's Sidney Scott. And then there's my granddad, Hubert Burt. And the last one,
Hubert Burt.
And the last person I want to talk about is one of my granddads, Hubert Puck. And I'm not sure, I don't think I've done a muckers remember for him, but so he survived the war anyway. But he was dug in Tunisia in 1942 or 1943, and I remember him telling me the Germans launched a massive attack, and they managed to hold them off on the first wave, and then there was a massive mortar attack, and the mortars were landing right in the trenches, and their boss got on the radio, the wireless, and told them to bug out. So as they was getting ready to bug out, they had loads of cigarettes. So they started sharing all the cigarettes out, and he was squatting down, and there was a massive explosion. A grenade had landed in the trench and rolled under his foot, blew the heel off his foot, and so he was captured by the Germans.
They left him before they bugged out, like.
I think they took the fag, they took his fags and left him. But he was captured by the Germans. I think he was sent to Italy and then ended up in Poland. I'll talk about him another day. But yeah, I just like to share people's stories and stuff. So.
I know my granddad fought in Italy. I never met him, Jim Law. But I don't know what regiment, don't know anything about it really, unfortunately. My dad doesn't know anything really. I have a granddad, I think he was in the Fleet Air Arm, but I'm not sure what he did. I'm not sure if he even went abroad. Right, really? Yeah.
Tell you what, I think we're not far off being done. Good. Well, I'll tell you, we had a video sent in from Steechy, the legend Steechy.
Oh, go on.
All right, lads. Right, Steve, Stu, Sleechy reported in for duty from the park. Hang on, I've got the dog here somewhere. Where the fuck's she gone? Oh, there she is. Yeah, Remembrance coming up. I think Remembrance when I first joined back in '88 and that, it was a bit of a funny one because it was just another. You didn't really understand it too well. Still really young, and we hadn't, lost any of our mates and that yet. So it was a bit of it just felt like a fucking another parade on a Sunday. Got to get your boots and sort of thing. And it was always a bit boring, wasn't it? But I think since Telic and Herrick, we've all lost people, haven't we? All of us, and pretty much guaranteed, isn't it? Everyone listening us. So I think it's become a lot more poignant now. Well, for me, I mean, it's like the saddest day of the year, but it's also my favourite day of the year. I fucking love it. Going down to Brecon this year, well, I go every year. Spent a few days down there. Go on the piss afterwards. Fucking hell, so I can't go on the piss. That's what I remember a few years ago, I was in Brum. Went to our when I met all the Fusiliers there. It's fucking big parade in Brum. And met them all in the spoons at 9 o'clock. Everyone's on the piss, done the parade, Had a few more beers, went on the piss. About fucking 6 o'clock, I was steaming. Thought, right, I'm going to go home, jump on the fucking train, just get home, because I was absolutely fucking clattered. Anyway, I thought, as I got towards the train station by Moore Street, there's a McDonald's, and I was like, right, I'll pop in there, get something to line my stomach, because I'm fucking steaming. So I went in there, and it's fucking crowded in there. I'm stood in there with all my fucking medals and all that shit on, thinking fucking, you know, getting some right looks. Remember, we are in the centre of Bromere. And anyway, so I ordered a cheeseburger and some fries. What that would do, just a little peck, sort me out a bit. And but you know, when you put your fucking order in, and then you have to stand back, and the numbers come up, and it was fucking crowded, and my number popped up. There's about 20 other numbers in front of it, and I thought, fuck this. So fucking McDonald's geezer holds out a bag, this fucking massive bag, and goes 21 or whatever it was. So I was like, that, yeah, it's mine. Just fucking walked over, grabbed it, fucking walks out, and when I opened it, this is no shit, there was 5 fillet of fish, 5 of those fucking chicken sandwich thingies, and 5 sets of fries. I was like, fucking bonus. Stuffed half of it down with fizz. I could give half of it away. And went home, steaming, fucking wicked. But yeah, Remembrance. I know you're doing your ball as well, lads, so, you know, fucking wicked. One of the years, I'll get down to that. It'd be good to see you again. But listen, to everyone and to yourselves, have a fucking great remembrance. Remember what it's for, you know, and just it's just, like I say, it's a sad day, but enjoy it anyway. Much respect us. There's a banger of a Sleacher story coming soon. Fuck, it's going to have to be a 2 or 3-parter. But anyway, see you later, lads, and have a great fucking day. Bless up.
So what's happening in the future for the muster point? So we're doing the Guard of Honour, and then we've got Remembrance Sunday in a couple of days' time. I'm sure we'll go for a beer after. Well, I won't be. I'll be on the lemonade.
You're the iced tea.
Yeah. Remembrance Ball the week after. That's going to be a great night. We've got some Veterans Comedy Club. We've got bands, we've got DJs. Or DJ. Yeah, Stu's, to be fair, I don't like to give Stu too much credit, but he has worked really hard on that, and I've been a bit out of action, so I can help him. So
I mean, the way he managed to turn things around from it just being an idea in his head to it coming to fruition is crazy. So yeah, credit to Stu on that, definitely.
And we're going to have a Christmas get together at the Toby Carvery. So I don't think it's some money. Is that
the one down towards Nebworth?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll find it.
So,
We sat now.
So no, like it's what we normally have the Muckers Remember bit. I'm just going to rattle off the friends I lost while I was in the army. So Gordon Pritchard, James Anthony Cartwright, Stephen Edwards, Timothy Flowers, Joshua Hammond, Lee Scott, Brett Hall, Darren Nielsen, and they all died while serving. I think of them every day. I've lost other mates since then. Again, I'll do a Muckers Remember for them when the time comes. So, who will you be thinking of?
Sunday, Alex Beck, a lad called Scally, Shifty B, Sniper, Shifty B, and Todd McCulloch. So they'll be in my head.
Does anyone want to say any names of anyone?
I got one. Laurie Sellers, there, but for the grace of God, go I. But he was killed in a road accident, and the whole of the passenger side was flat. And I was his passenger.
Oh, fucking hell.
So, and I bugged out to go to work early.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing that.
it's rough, isn't it?
Too many.
Album.
Bloody too many.
Oh, no, it's just,
There's only one I can think of. Donald Duck in sunk while I was on Fugly Leaf in Linton and Lynmouth in 1968, I think. Yeah.
lovely.
Donald Duck, hold on. I've just got to ask some questions on
It's a
it.
duck who sunk.
Donald Duck, who operated the duck.
No, it was no such person as Donald.
Right.
It was a duck.
Right.
Did you sink it?
Well, almost. Yeah. I was just following orders.
It should be went on sack.
Yeah, so that's it for now. So cheers for stepping in.
No worries.
Thanks everyone for listening, and Get involved. Cheers.
Ta-da.
Well, what a day. I've really enjoyed that.
It felt like putting on an old pair of silver shadows.
Thanks to everyone that's supported us, shared us, and everyone that's got involved.
Listen out for more adventures and crazy ideas. Send us suggestions and ideas. Do you think we should send little old Arthur up in a plane and then chuck him out? I do.
Voice notes, DMs, or send us a bluey. Find us at Facebook at The Muster Point Veterans, X at The Muster Point, TikTok at The Muster Point, and YouTube, The Muster Point Veterans.
Until then, parade! Bye!